Check 1 2, check 1 2. Hello, this is the Ravenous Blackbird, and you have once again tuned in to my channel, the Ravenous Blackbird YouTube channel show. And I welcome you if you are a first time viewer, second time viewer, third time viewer, so forth and so on. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, I welcome you to do so even right now. Right below this video, if you are viewing this on YouTube, which the majority of the people that are watching this video are, right below this video, there's a word that says subscribe. You know what it is and where it's at. Click the subscribe button, and then right next to it, there should be a bell. Click that bell button so that you will get notification every time I post a new video. You'll get notification to your cell phone, to your laptop, your iPad, or to your home computer PC, however you're viewing these videos. So that way you can keep up with all of the new videos that I'm posting. Okay. Again, this is your host, the Ravenous Blackbird. And please also feel free to click like, click dislike if you don't like what I'm saying, if you don't like the video. And please leave comments. I welcome all opinions, all comments, whether you're Christian, whether you're non-Christian, whether you are Democrat, far left, or if you are conservative like me, a conservative Christian. Feel free to leave comments because your opinions matter to me. Okay. We're going to be talking about the gun reform. Okay, if a lot of you've been watching the news. If you keep up with politics like I do, and have been watching the news, there's been a lot of different changes that has been coming about from this new administration as they're doing away with, which is very heartbreaking to me, the Trump administration's policies to protect our border wall, to protect our country from illegal immigration, to impossible terrorism, and also this new gun reform thing, where it's a mask or camouflage, I like to say, that he's trying to say, JB, you know what JB is, okay? He's trying to say that he's taking the gun thing, and he's going to take it and just reform it so that it helps America. In fact, it's going to do opposite. It's going to hurt America. Okay, if this thing goes through. Okay, there's a lot of things that the Biden administration they're trying to do that goes against everything that I believe as a Christian. I have plenty of videos that I've just put out in regards to this, even in regards to the church and how a lot of Christians are voting for political parties like the far left, the Biden administration is for abortion, to take away our guns, same-sex marriage, all of this lawlessness and sin. And this is just another one of the witchcraft practices that the JB administration and the far left, because I'm gonna tell you, the far left is a bunch of witches and warlocks. Okay, that's what they're made of. A bunch of witches and warlocks. And they're casting spells. And I'm not saying it to be mean. Okay, I have a constitutional right, okay, and a First and Second Right Amendment to express how I feel. Just like the far left do, and nobody says anything about that. Okay. So this gun reform thing is a bunch of witchcraft. Okay. Once again, to try to control, under that word, socialism, to try to control America and take away our guns. It's not to help us in any form or fashion. Okay, this gun reform is a mask or camouflage that the JB administration, President JB, is trying to use to take away our gun rights. And what he doesn't realize, and anybody else that's practicing this witchcraft on the far left doesn't realize, is if you take away our guns, you take away our rights, our constitutional rights, like you're trying to take away our religious freedoms and all this other stuff so that we can't protect ourselves from your chaos and protect ourselves from these people that you're letting out on the streets, these predators that you just letting out of prison. Not all of them, okay? But a lot of the predators that should still be in jail, or prison, and you're letting them back on the streets. How are we going to protect ourselves? You see, but what you don't realize, and what a lot of people don't realize, is that when he does this, we always find ways, excuse me, to protect ourselves. So, you see that? See, I'm prepared. So if you take one aspect away from me and away from anybody else, we will use something else to protect ourselves. Okay? And not only will we use other means to protect ourselves, but what do you think the people out there that's using guns in a wrong form or fashion? The guns are not the problem, it's the people behind the guns. And a lot of us know that. So what the JB administration is doing is they're performing a lot of witchcraft. They're casting spells on a lot of voters and a lot of people that voted for them. They're deceiving a lot of people. And it's not per se the far left or even the JB administration. It's demonic powers, demon spirits that's causing and empowering the far left to abort babies, to take away our gun rights, to allow two men to marry each other and say it's all right in the eyes of God. And I don't find that anywhere in the Bible. Two women to marry each other. It's all right to let a pastor who's homosexual preach in the pulpit. And they try to take away our religious rights and freedoms. It's all a bunch of witchcraft. The far left is made up of a bunch of sorcerers, witches, and warlocks. And I'm seeing this from a biblical perspective, from a spiritual perspective, and I'm not saying this to be mean because, excuse me, I love President JB. I love the Democratic Party, but I hate and I despise, as a born-again conservative Christian, their demonic agenda. Okay? So what I'm trying to tell the far left and those of you that supporting the lawlessness and sin and the agenda of socialism, because that's what the gun reform is as a part of their socialistic plan to control America and control us, where now we can't have guns to protect ourselves because we got some people that are behind the guns that don't know how to use the guns mentally. Okay? But again, if you take away one aspect of our ways to protect ourselves, the predators and people like me that are civilized civilians, conservative Christians, and anybody else that believe in protecting their homes will find another way to protect themselves. And the predators will find another way to commit the crimes like they've been doing, walking into schools, walking into supermarkets, and they'll use knives. They'll use baseball bats. They'll use some other stuff like this. Huh? What about that? They'll find ways to commit the crimes that they've been committing. So to the JB administration and the witches and the warlocks that's made up of the far left, you take away our guns. You take away the guns of those that can protect themselves. I can understand you wanting to do something about the situation, but don't sit up here and pretend like this gun reform is something that's going to help America when it's going to do anything but just take away our rights, our freedom to protect our lives and ourselves. I understand that you need to do something in regards to the people that don't know how to use a gun mentally. You do something about them. But you take away our guns, and we will find another way to protect ourselves. And to the far left, stop the witchcraft. Because your campaign party is made up of nothing but a bunch of witches and warlocks. And you casting spells. And some people are falling for it. And some of us are not. Because I see straight through the demonic agenda of the socialistic agenda, the abortion, the same-sex marriage, the border wall problem. There was no border wall problem like that until that was removed from the JB administration. So this is the Ravenous Blackbird. Please, again, feel free, leave comments, click like, click dislike, let me know your thoughts. Because once again, they're going against our rights to bear arms.